Welcome back to the channel, it's Irad, and today we are talking about what it really takes to settle in Pyro. The system isn't just dangerous, it's unforgiving. Supplies are scarce, weapons and gear are all of lower quality, and if you run out of the wrong type of weapon, well, let's just say that negotiations with Pyro's locals usually don't end well. But for those of you who come prepared, Pyro offers freedom, opportunity, and the kind of high-stake adventures that Stanton just can't match. So if you're thinking about making a home in Star Citizen's most ruthless system, let's break down what you need to do to survive. Now, before you think about settling in Pyro, you need to bring everything you'll need, because once you're there, getting proper supplies will not be easy. The best way to transport your gear is by using store-all boxes, which you can purchase at the rest stops above major landing zones or in shops like Tammany & Sons in Lorville. These boxes will be essential for stocking up on armor, weapons, medical supplies, and most importantly, ammo. From my experience, not all ammo types are available in Pyro, so if you run out, you might be stuck with the weapons you don't like to use or that you cannot even use. That's why it's crucial to bring a long-term supply of the right caliber rounds for your preferred weapons. The last thing you want is to find yourself in a firefight only to realize that your primary gun has just become basically useless. Once you've secured your supplies, you'll need the right ship to transport them safely to Pyro. I strongly recommend using an explorer vessel, and if you have access to one, the Drake Corsair is an ideal choice. It's not as bulky as a Karak, making it easier to maneuver throughout dangerous territory, but it's still well armed enough to fight back if you get ambushed along the way, which is a real possibility in Pyro. Having a bed on board is also essential for a reason I'll explain next, and of course don't forget to load all of your field store-all boxes into your ship before setting off. A well-stocked and well-prepared journey is the first step toward a successful settlement in Pyro. So why do you need a bed in your ship? Well, that's because of a potentially game-breaking bug that I've personally encountered, just like what you are seeing here in this footage. When I attempted to travel through the jump point, the wormhole simply didn't load and I ended up stranded in what looked like a mock-up of the Pyro system. My ship still believed it was inside the jump point, leaving the quantum module stuck in jump mode with no way to continue or escape. The only solution? Logging out and switching to another server. But here's the catch. If you don't log out in your ship's bed, you'll respawn somewhere else entirely, leaving all your carefully packed store-all boxes and supplies gone forever. That's why having a ship with a bed is absolutely critical. Without it, you might lose everything before you even set foot in Pyro. Bugs like these can make traveling in Star Citizen an absolute nightmare, and unfortunately, I ran into another one right after. This time I found myself stuck in free look mode while sitting in the pilot's seat, unable to control my ship properly. If this happens to you, don't panic, there's actually a simple workaround. Toggle the quantum drive on and off several times by using the B key, and eventually the game should snap back to normal. It's an easy fix, but many players aren't aware of it, so I wanted to share it in case you run into the same issue. Once I finally made it to Pyro, I chose to settle at Arbitrary Station. The station orbits Bloom, which is a player favorite planet in Pyro, and because of that, it's also where you'll most likely see the most action. After all, that's why you're going to Pyro, right? A quiet life isn't exactly what this system is known for. Now, once you land, there's one more critical step: unloading your store-all boxes. You will need to take them to the freight elevator, lower it, and transfer your supplies into the local inventory. If you forget to do this, your gear will still be in your ship's cargo hold, and if something happens to your ship, like it gets in an unknown status or gets randomly destroyed while being in storage, well, so does all your hard-earned equipment, so take the time to unload everything properly. Last but not least, don't forget to visit the local clinic. Now, let's be honest, the artists who made these clinics in Pyro really made a wonderful job at making them look absolutely terrible. This is the kind of place where you'd think twice before letting anyone treat you. But despite the grimy conditions, there's one very important reason to stop by: setting your respawn point. If you skip this step and end up dying, you'll have to make the long journey all the way back from Stanton, which is the last thing you want. By setting your respawn point at the station, everything you need will be right there so you can gear up and jump back into the action without losing all your progress. And so there you have it. Settling in Pyro is indeed no easy task, but with the right preparation it can be one of the most rewarding experiences in Star Citizen. From bringing enough supplies and choosing the right ship to securing your respawn point, every step matters if you want to survive in this lawless system. And if you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps the channel grow. As a thank you to my community, I'm giving away a Super Hornet Mark II Heartseeker. To enter, just enter any videos posted this month. You'll get one of 10 entries into the Wheel of Names. Patreon and YouTube members get automatic access. So if you want to increase your chances, consider joining, it helps the channel a lot and also makes all of this content possible. A big shout out to Dr. Frobin, Shadowrise, Ducky to Ducker and Zero Crusher. I've been Iran and I'll see you guys in the next one.